All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. Actually, just posted a video like 5 seconds ago about the, about Sam Darnold missing time and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, Joe Flacco is going to be getting the starting nod, but posted that video. Check my phone. Boom! Breaking Jets news. The New York Jets have just claimed guard slash center. He can kind of go either way. Pat Elflein, right? Former Minnesota Viking. I got to be 100% honest with you. Okay, I'm just going to be upfront about it. When Pat Elflein was coming out of Ohio State, I loved him. I thought he was going to be an absolute beast at the next level. I thought he was the best center in the draft. He was a monster at Ohio State. I think he won an award for literally being the best center in college football his final year at or with the Buckeyes. And then, and he had some experience playing guard and whatnot, which was awesome. Minnesota, I think, traded up in the third round to go snag this guy. And a lot of people were like, how did this guy fall to round three? Incredible pick for Minnesota. And then he gets to Minnesota and things just don't really work out. I know he dealt with a ton of injuries. I don't really know why he didn't work out in Minnesota. I thought it was a slam dunk pick at the time. Because I just remember him being nasty as hell at Ohio State. I mean, this guy was great. This guy's a great player. And then I know he was dealing with like shoulder injuries, and I think he had a thumb injury earlier on this year, and they moved him to guard. Actually, when they because they drafted another kid, I think out of NC State or something I know they drafted who did they draft? They drafted somebody to play center recently. I think it was like the back of the first round it could have been, and they moved Elflein to guard and got hurt dealing with the thumb thing this year, and then he came back and they just up and released him. So the Jets obviously have had major struggles on the O-line, and I think at this point anybody can help, let alone a guy with the high upside. Now, again, if there's any Vikings fans out there watching this video, if you can let me know, or let I guess Jets fans know, for those who don't know, why Elflein struggled at the NFL. Did he actually struggle big time, or was it the injuries that kind of held him back? Was it the scheme? Because as we all know, Minnesota likes to kind of play off the run, Dalvin Cook, and get Kirk Cousins into like the play action 5 to 8 step drop back kind of game. That's what the Vikings like to do on offense. But I got to be honest, I think it's one of those moves where it's like, okay, the Jets are completely, a joke at a certain position, and McGovern hasn't really worked out. All right, I know it's kind of not the best thing to kind of bring up, and it kind of like pains me to say it because we all like the McGovern signing. Obviously, the Jets needed a center desperately, but he has not looked like the Denver Broncos' Connor McGovern, all right? So maybe Pat Elflein comes in, shows something down the line. We obviously needed depth at the position as well. So again, we're getting a guy who had an extremely productive college career, especially towards the back end, with time playing at guard and at center. Again, the former third-round pick. And now we're getting him into the building, a guy who could possibly, once he gets healthy, show something with us. So I got to be honest, I like the signing. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and go Jets.